my bronzer stash, which is surprisingly quite small. I used to have quite a lot of bronzers. Now not so much. I have two cream bronzing products. This is Aphrodisiac from Colourpop. Not a lot of that guy left. And then we have the Bronze Universal from Chanel. Mine is excruciatingly old. They have now reformulated this, and we'll see if it continues to be a cult classic or if we can shame them into putting it back into the old formula. But those are my cream bronzers. I have 4 Guerlain bronzers. I love Guerlain as a brand, just in general, but they do really nice bronzers. They really, really do. This is one of the Terracotta Four Seasons in the shade 00 Nude. This is a gorgeous sort of wintry blush bronze for me. I like that it has this little pop of pink. But yeah, it's fabulous. This one was a limited edition. This is in Terra India, and it is a gorgeous shimmery bronzer. As you can see, it's still got all of its pressing, even though I have used this a good amount of times. Guerlain products, particularly their bronzers, are very hard pressed and you get a lot of product in them. This one is 10 grams. I think they're all around the 10 gram mark. Yes. So you get a lot of bronzer for your money. And then I have 2 of the classic terracotta bronzers. This is in shade 01 Clear, which is a brunette one. This is a lovely light tan. And then I have this guy, which is in the shade 03, which I believe is also a brunette one. I believe their odd numbers are more geared toward brunette colouring, and their even numbers are geared toward blonde colourings. But as you can see, this one has a bit of a shimmer in it, whereas the other one did not. And I've had these all for years, and I've barely worn them down at all. I have one MAC bronzer. This is just in matte bronze. As you can see, I have hit pan on this. I'm hoping to use this up this year because I've had it for so long. But I do really like this bronzer. It is just a very nice, it has a touch of warmth, but it's mostly neutral, and I love that it is matte. It's just like a face powder that's coloured bronze. It's really good. It's really nice to work with. This one is from Laura Mercier. It's the Ritual bronzer. I love it. It was limited edition and I put off using it, but apparently it's come back now, so I may use it up and potentially repurchase in the future. I have 4 Avon bronzing products. I have 2 sets of pearls, one in the shade Cool, which looks like this guy, more neutral coloured one, and this is in the shade Medium Tan, which again is still quite neutral in colour, but it has a lot more bronzeness to it. I have the, what shade is this? Light Bronze, which is a matte bronzer. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you how it is. And then I have the Shimmering Brick in Bronze and Glow, which, yeah, it's just a shimmer brick. I like to keep one in my collection, and for some reason a lot of the high street brands haven't been coming out with these in recent years, so I picked up the Avon one. I have a Makeup Forever Bronze Fusion in the shade, what shade are you? 20M. And I picked this one up because it was the one Jaclyn Hill recommended. Not often I pick up stuff on her recommendation. But it is a gorgeous cool tone bronzer. Again, I haven't used it a whole deal, so I can't really comment on how I feel about it. I have this one from Makeup Revolution. I believe they still make these ones, Vivid Baked Bronzers, and this is in the shade Ready to Go, and this is just a gorgeous, glowy, baked bronzing product. It is really, really nice. And then I have this guy, which was a limited edition a long time ago. I've decluttered it a couple of times and it's always worked its way back into my stash. I just can't part with it. And it's Shimmering Sands from Estee Lauder. It looks almost untouched and I have used it a couple of times. It is very, very beautiful. I've just never had the confidence to really, really wear it. But that may change this year. That may change. And then lastly, I have the NYX matte bronzer, which I'm trying to pan this year. And then I have this Franken bronzer, which is a combination of Laguna, Becca's Bali Sands, and Dim Light from Hourglass. And my last bronzing product is another NARS product. The NARS Casino bronzer. And that's it. Those are all of my bronzers. So I have 2 cream bronzers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 bronzers. I will count the Bali Sands as its own individual because it is still in existence. So yeah. What did I say? 17. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, I have 17 bronzers and 2 cream bronzers. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think this is a happy place. I mean, I wouldn't mind having more bronzers, to be honest, because I do like to dabble a bit. But I definitely want to try and work on moving some of these guys out because they are starting to get old.